Hello, everyone. It's a pleasant evening out today. We've got a cool breeze coming in, the humidity's not too bad, and it's supposed to rain later. Seems like the perfect day for me. So today I have relaxed mostly, spent some time doing research, got everything I needed to work on Amazon, trying to get it to work on Azure now. Still doesn't seem to want to work. From my experience, it seems that Amazon is much easier to work with than Azure, which seems to make everything much more complicated than they should. Anywho, you probably don't want to hear too much about my research, especially since I don't want to talk about that much because we aren't publishing yet, and so you don't really want to give a lot away before you publish and all that jazz. So yeah. Yesterday, I did a video on discourse and discussion. Got some views, not too bad. I am happy about my shaving video, the second better one. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm also offending Europeans. I apologize. Second, that's less offensive. Sorry, Europeans. I know, backwards V is offensive. I'm happy with that video. It's got more than 500 views at this point. I think it's got more than 600, which is exciting. I'm glad a lot of people have viewed that video. I doubt they've viewed all of it, since it's kind of just me babbling while shaving, but I think it's an interesting perspective on what it's like to shave. I actually shaved today. Wearing a robe because I just got out of the shower, and frankly, you've already seen me shirtless, so whatever. But yeah, you can see the shininess on the head. It's a little sheen. If I oiled my head, it might actually get shiny, but I'm not going that far. Anyway, shaved, showered. I think I'm going to go make some decaf coffee because it's late. I highly recommend the French press if you're going to make coffee. Not to make coffee all the time. If you're going to have if you want coffee every day, which I'm sure many people do, drip pot. It's so easy. But if you're going to make a single cup, the French press is the way to go. The amount of flavor you get from your coffee out of a French press is so far beyond what you get out of that slow drip. It's amazing. So here we have a local coffee roaster named Kaldi, and they have incredible beans, really good. But for the decaf, what I like is what's called the Decaf Terra Linda. Fantastic. It's great out of the slow drip, but when you do it in the French press and you let it sit for 5-10 minutes in the boiling water, oh man, the flavor that comes out, you've got these great caramel notes. Oh man, it's good. But yeah, I highly recommend French press, and I highly recommend trying to find beans local to where you live. If you're from Seattle, you probably have a million. If you're from Chicago, there's a place called Dark Matter. Makes really good coffee. We order it sometimes. It's a little pricey, but it's worth it. I recommend the Unicorn Blood. Sarah really likes the Sip of Hope. Both of those are really good. And then, if you're looking for a little bit more availability, there's another coffee shop in Chicago called Metropolis. Also really good. Those are where we went when we were in Chicago. Here in St. Louis, I really like Kaldi. I think they make the best beans of anyone. Out on the coast, there's a million choices, and you can also order online, and some of those beans aren't half bad either. But I recommend local because you're going to get fresher, better beans. So yeah, I guess today's video was on coffee. I didn't know where I was going with this. So, if you want some coffee, I'd go make it now. If you like this video, like, subscribe down there, comments even further down. And as always, and if you drink some coffee now, you might have a long but probably still nice evening.